ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ Khalsa ji, why are we here and where are we going? These are questions that many Sikhs here and around the world constantly asking themselves and others. The answer to that question truly lies within our Shabd Guru and Sri Guru Granth Sahib Ji and the lessons and actions set by our Gurus and our Shaheeds of the Qawm during their lives. The purpose is simple, to seek and stand for the truth. Guru Nanak Dev Ji said, truth is high, but higher still is truthful living. That relentless pursuit and preaching of the truth led our Gurus and forefathers into unimaginable trials and tribulations, challenges and ordeals that we could not begin to imagine, but we recite daily in our ardas. However, they all remain steadfast in that principle of the truth throughout, despite many sacrifices, including their homes, their family members, and including themselves. It's this spirit ingrained in the Sikh psyche and DNA that has been a thorn in the side of oppressive states and rulers. They have tried tirelessly but failed to control and kill that Sikh spirit, starting with the evil Mughal regime that our Gurus openly opposed when Guru Nanak Dev Ji called Jabbar Babur, and then Guru Gobind Singh Ji, who fought many battles and ultimately sowed the seed for their demise. Or whether it was the scheming British who recognized the strength of Sikhs in their Gurbani, their Amrit and our Khalsa, so they deployed all their tactics and resources to separate Sikhs from their sovereignty. Installing British systems over the Guru's egalitarian principles and Siddhant, shackles we are still not free from today. Or the Congress regime, who in post-independence India forced demonization, infiltrations, and even outright military assaults on state-sponsored genocides in 1984 and beyond. But even today, that Hindutva regime continuing attempts at dividing Sikhs by attacking and questioning Gurbani and even the outright desecration of Sri Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj. These attacks will continue. These are a test of our resolve and commitment to our Guru, their teachings and their principles, and our passion to answer and respond back. The ones who remember here today demonstrated their commitment in such a way that sent shockwaves through the Indian establishment. The bravery and courage shown by the lion defenders of the faith sends chills of fear through that same system to this very day. The sheer name of brave lions like Sant Jas Singh Khalsa Pindrawale still frightens these cowardly sheep to their core. All oppressors, be it the Indian government or the pandering British with their treacherous foreign policy, continue to try and subdue the free Sikh spirit. Their tactics may have changed, but their intentions have not. But the question remains through all of this, have we lost our way? Have we lost our purpose? That obligation and duty to seek and speak the truth, whatever the consequences, seems to be a little wandering today. Is it the trauma of multiple genocides suffered by communities in the 80s and 90s, all of which was ignored by the world? Or the silent genocide that's happening today? But we've suffered genocides in the past, and we've always risen back stronger and harder. So is it that we now live much more comfort in the diaspora? And with the passing of time, we've become more domesticated Sikhs, focused on only the false impressions of being good citizens and Sikhs, where we live and going with the flow as to not upset anyone. But this is not true Sikhi, and certainly does not pay homage or honor the blood of the Shaheeds that have paved our way through history with their countless sacrifices, all for that free Sikh spirit and sovereignty instilled by our Gurus. So we may walk through the world with our crown, our conscience, and our dignity. So if we recognize why we are here, and we're here to honor those sacrifices of the Qawm and follow in their footsteps, the next question is, where are we going? Well, the truth is, our journey is preordained. The destination was programmed on this day, 34 years ago, when Sant Jas Singh Ji said, if the Indian government invade and attack the Sri Darbar Sahib complex, the foundation stone for Khalistan will be laid. This declaration was made official by the Sikh Panth at the Sarbat Khalsa in 1986 at the Akal Takht, where nearly 1 million Sikhs, with the Guruji's hukum, set the course for the Sikh nation for nothing less than an independent, sovereign Sikh state of Khalistan. So I challenge those who are questioning that today without any mandate, because the Sikhs that we remember here today and the many who've fallen took that mantle and offered everything they had in the pursuit of the Qawm's ultimate objective. But as before, oppressors reacted with unimaginable evils and crimes against humanity, targeting and never sparing men, women or children, all again while the world watched on. But no matter, it's clear today as it was in 1984 that only Sikhs will have to settle their accounts and resolve these issues and deliver the necessary justice. But remember, that spirit of freedom never has or ever will leave us, as again when Santji said, freedom from slavery is achieved only when the person starts to feel and understand that he would prefer death than life as a slave. So first we must recognize and acknowledge that we are enslaved today, 34 years on. It may not look like physical slavery, however, psychologically and socially, we are enslaved by the same fascist Hindutva regime. Today, Punjab, the land of our gurus, is left raped and depleted. Sikhi is being attacked from all angles, including internal attacks, disguised as agents set to create divide. Punjabi farmers are riddled with state debt and crippling economic sanctions, forcing countless suicides. Diversion of Punjab's waters, its key natural resource, is turning a once prosperous land into a desert. The lack of education and investment in the state has left many young Sikhs with no prospects or hope. But even worse, they are distorting our history that is being taught in schools, making them forget our true history, our language, and our values. Combined with the state-sponsored influx of hard drugs and alcohol, this all serves to subdue and eliminate the Sikhs with this new silent genocide. The increasing female infanticide further perpetuates this genocidal master plan to eradicate future generations of Sikhs and to assimilate us into the Hindu faith, a wish that will never come true. These are all real issues and challenges faced by Punjab, intentionally opposed on Sikhs to distract us from our ultimate goal of truth, justice, and freedom. We must recognize it as such and work harder to overcome and be steadfast in our Gurbani and Panthak Ekta and take back control of our religious institutes. Again, it's been very recently demonstrated with the audacity to arrest, torture, and detain a British-born Sikh activist, Jas Singh, and countless other brothers who are arrested and remain in prison today. But those martyrs, they did not falter from the path or the journey, and they have continued to drag the Panth to its ultimate destination. So we should all be clear on why we are here and where we are going. But many here or many around will ask the question, well, how long will it take? It's taken 34 years already. Well, Sar Sangat Ji, 34 years is nothing. When you look at it, the 800-year rule of the Mughals, 200 years of the British. So counting in years for our freedom is not the right measure for us. However, it is true that we have shed much blood and made many sacrifices as a community. We may have already reached our destination had it not been for our own treacherous and deceit of our own Fayol Akali leaders. But certainly we shouldn't be discouraged by this, and we should stand in solidarity and remember our history. So we have achieved much against the overwhelming odds. Our very existence, the prosperity around the world, are spreading the message of Guru Nanak Sikhi through hard work, selfless seva, and charity, all for truth, justice, and freedom. So I'll end with another statement of truth from Santji. When he was asked, Santji, when will Khalsa Raj come? His response was, Khalsa Raj will come the day we all become the Khalsa. So that's a clear message to us, and that's our destination. So when we never refrain from performing righteous deeds and stand for truth, justice and freedom. Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh.